Hello everyone, I'm Aki and I have not showered in several days, as is usual for me. This video has slightly different audio quality, or maybe very different audio quality, I don't know yet. But my old microphone died, and it would sound like a million speakers blaring at a dubstep concert, and I don't think you want to listen to that, because everything would get absolutely destroyed. So, let's not. This is a coffee painting I made of Taako from the Adventure Zone, which is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast, which is a really good listen to. I have done this intro several times now. I think you can notice that I'm talking very fast, which happens when I say something multiple times. I should really stop doing that, but, yeah, first we have to prepare some things. Let's do that. And normally I put coffee water itself up to here for the sakes, but now I'll put it up to minimal, and I put a lot of coffee beans in there. Not really coffee beans, I put like 4 scoops or 4.5 of coffee powder in there. Instead of the usual 2 when I actually make coffee that I'm going to drink. So let's hope that this works out. It's not too dark to paint with, but I don't think it'll be too dark. Done really quickly, so I guess now while I'm waiting for this to cool, I'm just gonna go and close the door with your elbow. Come on, Kate, you can do it! And in the meantime, I think I'm just going to look up how to stream directly to my computer from my phone. So, it'll work with the goddamn recording space. There's only so much space on my phone. We are drawing. First off, the materials that I used is, let's see, Staedtler eraser, because I got that earlier this year. Well, last year, technically. About a year ago, actually. Shit. A random pencil that I just found, because I did not feel like looking through the entire house like a proper art pencil. Usually I just pull a random HB pencil out of my ass or something. Like, they're everywhere. Well, not really everywhere. Most of them are in my little drawer right to the left of my desk, because I steal every pen and pencil in the house and hoard them there. So you don't want to live with me, I will steal your pens. Besides that, I used Pigma BB pencil from the Pigma BB brush pen from Sakura, which is the same brand that makes microns. This is the thick one. I tried going in with FB for like a couple seconds, like a little bit at the eyes, but then I just... That one's kind of worn out at this point, and the bristles are being weird, so I decided not to do that. And for the tiny details on the hat, which is the things hanging off of it mostly, I used a Sakura Pigma Micron. I could just say Micron. They've copyrighted the word, but in 05. I don't know what the exact measurements are. At first I actually wanted to do the braid over the shoulder, but I decided against that because I'm lazy. You might have also noticed that at first I took out my sketchbook a couple times, because originally I wanted to do Taako and Loop standing back to back, but I didn't have a concrete design for Loop yet, so I decided against that. You might notice later that the paint, like the coffee, kind of pulls up a lot, because... well, that's mostly because the paper that I'm using is actually aquarelle paper, which is... that's for aquarelle pencils, which are really soft pencils. And like, you use water over them and it makes them, them smooth out a lot. But they're not actually ink. So now that I'm using coffee, the paper isn't actually meant for that, so it bleeds literally everywhere, and I am having regrets. So in the eyes, I later had to go in with a gel pen. Oh yeah, that's the last actual thing that I used. hybrid 0.1 millimeter white gel pen, and a couple of random brushes that I have. Which, well, they're not ruined, they're just not soft anymore. But since it bleeds everywhere, I decided to just work that into the background later. One of the most annoying parts of the fact that it bleeds everywhere is that my taako design has freckles, and I can't put freckles on properly now. Like, I tried, but they bleed everywhere. I also decided to add little trinkets to his hat because, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the part where my camera pretty much fell off, or that was earlier. I don't know, I'm not constantly looking at the screen while I'm recording this. But I decided to put on some little trinkets on his hat while drawing this, which wasn't originally in the design. There's also like this clip that we have that I wanted to put on his hat, and the belt on top of it, because we have that in our house, and I just felt like putting it on there, and I just feel like taako would have like a lot of little trinkets everywhere. The stone of far speech is actually like a moonstone or mountain crystal. I think mountain crystal that my mom owns, and I kind of just steal every now and then. I'm going to use it for that cosplay. I asked her permission. She will let me. The winged eyeliner is kind of a disaster for me. Like, not on the drawing, but on like my face, because since I'm going to cosplay taako, it's kind of gonna be a mess. Since I don't usually do makeup, so I'm kind of stealing my mom's at this point, just like I do with her pens. Only I'm giving it back this time. She also has like this gold eyeliner, so I want to use that as well. Anyways, right here you can see the final piece. This is actually like the entire thing, and I decided to, instead of having like black space at the edges from now on, I'll just make like a little setup like they do on Instagram. Because I feel like it. I still use these little tabs on my drawings when I take pictures of them, because that generally means that people will not be completely easily be able to steal my work. Which is nice. Like, it hasn't happened to me yet, but I'm a person of better safe than sorry in most cases. Anyways, you can see all the materials that I use. To the right is a little, like, piece of toilet paper. It's not used to wipe my ass or something. This, when I use, like, paint or something, I generally take a bit of toilet paper and roll and like fold it to be thicker, and I use it to dry my brushes. Halfway through, I actually poured half some coffee into another cup and added some water to make lighter tones. I did not get to mention that because my video did not want to be longer than this for some reason. I don't know why. It just did. Anyway, that was the video, and I still have some weird shit that I decided to do at the end for some reason, and I already recorded it. Yeah, that was the video, and see you guys next time. Brush isn't Christina what anymore. Aw, look at it. It's muddy brown. Aw. What is up with the smell of coffee on paper? But this shit smells really good. Like, it smells like coffee cookies. It smells amazing. I want this as a perfume or cologne or something. It's really good. I don't know what it is with coffee and paper, but it smells amazing.